Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I want to talk about some of the results I've had from being period positive, and even for those who don't have those perfectly polite periods. I've said it before and I will say it again and will continue to say it. Your period is not out to get you. Your period is not out to ruin your life. That is, if you think about it, if you stop and really think about it, it's ridiculous. That is like saying that you yourself are out to ruin your own life. Your period is a part of your body. It is a part of you and who you are. What good does being angry towards yourself and hateful towards yourself and resentful towards something that happens within your body, what good is that going to do for you? The biggest change is I don't hate my period anymore. And this may seem obvious to you. I used to hate it. I used to think it was this nuisance, annoying, like so unnecessary. Why did we have periods? Guys didn't have periods. I have really flipped the switch on that one. This leads to my second change. And this was as I began to educate myself about my cycle began to make sense to me. I understood it finally, and I understood why things happened, why they happened in a certain way, and how to handle those things or manage them or heal them depending on what it was. I cannot convey to you enough how crucial I think it is to learn about your body. So as I began to see my period in a more positive light and I started to learn more about it, I stopped fighting my period, and I didn't realize how much I had been fighting it, because fighting our periods is something that is ingrained in how we were raised. We were raised to fight our periods. But I started learning about my period and learning about how to handle it, how to deal with it, how to nourish it, and how best to coexist with my period. Instead of ignoring it and just dealing with it, I began to listen to what my period and what my body was telling me, and I have seen really huge changes since then. The next benefit comes along, and that is allowing yourself to slow down on your period. We are in such like a go, go, go dynamic, always moving kind of world, but especially around our period, our body is telling us, please slow down, please let us rest. And when we're stuck in like this cultural mindset that we are all in, we don't think we have time to slow down. We think we're gonna fall behind if we slow down for a couple days, even a day, even an hour, even 10 minutes, and we stop moving, that the world's gonna crumble and fall apart. But it doesn't. The world's gonna keep spinning, and it's incredible, and it just keeps moving. It's by allowing myself to slow down around my period, whether that go to bed earlier or take a nap, and not going out at night and kind of nurturing myself and being a little bit selfish, benefits me later on in my cycle. You can still get stuff done. You can still do everything you need to do on your period, but just at a slower pace. And something about realizing that it's okay to slow down was a really eye-opening thing for me. And the final and possibly the biggest surprise for me was by doing all of this and changing my perspective on my period, it made me notice and acknowledge this real negative body image issue I had going on that I had no idea I had. I began to deconstruct it, and I don't have it anymore. It was this incredible thing that by learning about my cycle and learning about my body, it led to me falling in love with my body. I look in the mirror now and I feel love and gratitude for my body and what its ability, what it can do every single month and what it does do every single month. Because if you think about it, there is this one thing that is so at the root of being female. And not necessarily the only thing at the root of being female, but it's this one thing that is very much so female, and not every female menstruates. We cannot forget about the transgender community out there. There are women out there that do not have a menstrual cycle, and there are men out there that have a menstrual cycle. So we can't forget about them. The vast majority of females out there, we menstruate. And it's this thing that we do every single month. And so can you imagine having such negative thoughts about this thing that happens every single month to so many women? Like, what kind of impact is that having? And that is just a big realization I've had over the years. There's this thing that happens to us every single month, yet we are raised to be ashamed of it, afraid of it, annoyed by it, hate it. And what is that doing to our mental psyche? And this may be getting a little bit too deep for some people, but sometimes you just gotta go there. It's something that has been a big game changer in my life, and I just want to continue to like put it out there, share it with people, because I think it's important. I think it's important to talk about periods and bodies and being female, and I think it's wonderful. All right, guys, I know that was a lot, and we covered a lot of ground. We went really deep, and we went to some places, but I hope you got something from it. I hope it helps tweak your perspective on your cycle, on your period, on your body, on your life, and it influences you positively in one way or another. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below any thoughts or input or anything you have, and also in the description box I have all of the links to my social media, my website, as well as my 2 courses, Ditch the Pill and Chart Your Cycle, as well as one-on-one menstrual coaching with yours truly, me. But until next time, I will see you guys. Bye!